everyone! So today I'm here with the tutorial for Don't Play Your Card. Yes, I'm still wearing the same thing that I was wearing in my last video. Efficiency is key, and so I filmed both videos back to back. But next week you guys will have something that's a little bit more interesting. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I don't know. I rewatched the videos that I took in New York. I'm kind of boring. Like a little bit. Like I feel bad that some people will sit through that. But I don't know. I had a good time. I'll still post it even if people don't really like it. It'll be good for me memory-wise. Okay, today we're going over ukulele chords, and I will stop yammering on about New York. But yeah, okay. The tutorial for Don't Play Your Card. I'm getting so sidetracked. But what you will need is a soprano or your concert ukulele, and then a capo. Surprise! Another capo. But yeah, so that's all you need. Make sure it's tuned. Make sure you've got everything all set and ready to go. This song is 4 chords. They're not too complicated. Yeah, no, I would say you're pretty good. It's a safe level to be at. The strumming pattern is a little more complicated, however, but you don't need to play it that way. But I will go over that. So the first chord you guys are going to play is a G. So second finger on the second fret of the first string, third finger on the third fret of the second string, and your first finger on the second fret of the third string. So together it sounds like. Nice. Okay, so you have the first chord. Practice that. Pause the video as long as you'd like to practice. The next chord is a G7, and it's what I like to call inverse G. But basically, what you're going to do is place your third finger on the second fret of the first string, your first finger on the first fret of the second string, and your third finger on the second fret of the third string. So the change between the two is a little bit difficult, but if you just practice going back and forth between them, you'll get used to it. But yeah, now you have 2 chords. The third chord that you're going to want to play is a C. Again, very simple, but a very good chord. It's just your third finger on the third fret of the first string. And then the last chord that you're going to want to play is a C minor. So a C minor, you bar the first 3 strings of the third fret right there. You can see it in the YouTube video. But yeah, so what I do is I just bar it with my third finger, but if it's a little bit easier, just bar it with whatever finger you think is easiest. But yeah, so those are the chords. Now that you have those, I can go over the strumming pattern. So the strumming pattern in this is a little bit more complicated. I realized that I started doing a lot of this thing called chucking. I didn't know what that was until a bunch of people said that they had to look up tutorials for it because of my songs. It's like a mute of the strings, right when you hit the... It's like, so it would sound like. So I guess, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not, because I didn't even know what this was until like, I just thought it sounded cool. So that's why I did it all the time. So the actual chord progression without the chucking is down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So with the chucking, I'm gonna try my best to explain this, but if I don't do a good job, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my best. For what I do personally, I strum it once with my finger, and then I go back and I do like a muted strum, so I don't actually hit the chord as cleanly as you normally would if you want to play it. What I do is it's like into the muting of the strings where you just lay your hand across the ukulele, so it's like that. So instead of down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, it's gonna be like down, mute, mute, mute. So basically, once you're doing a chord, you do it for the full measure, so 4 counts. Every count, you're gonna want to mute this. And I don't know really how else to explain it other than you kind of feel out in the strumming pattern when you want to do it. But that's like the worst possible explanation that someone could offer to another person who's trying to play a song, so I'm really sorry. But that's the best explanation I can give you currently. Hopefully I will develop a better vocabulary on how to explain things as I continue to do tutorials, but I can't promise that. So I will link a couple chucking videos in the description. So hopefully you guys can actually like do this, because I honestly don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I think the more that you play around with chord progressions and you get more comfortable with just like swinging your arm at your ukulele, you'll get a little bit better at it and you'll figure out something that feels natural for you. But I'm sorry that I can't do a better explanation. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. But hopefully now that you have the chords, you're able to play the song like on a basic level, something that makes sense to you and whatever level you're at with your ukulele right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go edit the New York video a little bit more. But yeah, all right, thank you everybody. I hope you have a nice weekend and whatnot. But yeah, okay, bye.